Beat them in Boston, bro, and the whole city gonna be rioting.
There he is,
Mad at the
Darren.
world.
Darren off the rip on a good take.
Mad at the
So
world.
we back with another episode of the Team 7 podcast. A little bit of a different angle, But we're here to talk about the NBA Finals, and to kick it off, my boy Island, he's gonna get us started.
Okay, so throughout the finals, obviously, like I've only been watching clips of it, or just like a little bit like the
Highlights and
game, where it's like maybe towards the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sticking with my pick, even if I'm wrong. Oh well. But I'd rather die on the hill than die on the other side. Be a Benedict Arnold. I'm still going with the Celtics in 7.
There we go. Hell yeah, my
But,
$1,000
okay,
bet looking good.
Okay, at the end of the day, I went with that pick. Like I went with that pick because that was what I truly felt. If the Warriors win, I can't be upset. But I'd rather die on the hill that I stood for than run down it and join the other team. Just because I feel like I'm going against my own self. Right. But I got the Celtics in 7. Do I feel like they could win it in Boston? It's going to be pretty hard. They have to make some like really good adjustments. If you're going to tell me right now that Steph Curry wouldn't shoot a 3 throughout the whole game and score under 20 points.
And they still win.
I would tell you you're fucking bullshitting me. Yeah. I'll tell you you're bullshitting me.
And Clay haven't even really took over like that
man.
yet.
Yeah.
They're a championship team. They've been through this, bro. A new Boston team coming in like this, ain't no way.
But
ain't
see,
no
like,
way.
we could say any team with like, oh, it's a new team. It's the same. We could say the same thing with the what was it, 2015, 2016 Warriors versus the Cavs. It's like, oh, the Cavs have already championship leadership in LeBron.
Yep.
The Warriors didn't. It was a brand new coach.
But he was young too.
Yeah, they were really young. But the thing is that the only reason I feel like the Celtics would be able to win it, but I'm gonna get on one thing. Jason Tatum has to step it up. He has to stop taking bad shots.
But you gotta think he's a rookie too, or not really a rookie, but he's
A rookie
new to the league.
Yeah.
He's new to the playoffs, bro.
He
He's never
is.
been through this.
And see, but the thing is that irritates me about it. It's not like this is his first final. It's not his first final. This isn't like it's his first playoff series. He literally played in the Eastern Conference Finals his rookie year.
Okay.
True.
And like now he's literally playing like this is his first ever playoff appearance. He's taking bad shots. He's forcing
Horrible
way too
shots.
many shots, and he's turning it over a lot.
But the Warriors are forcing them to do that, and if anything, if they already got him doing that, they got the series already.
No, okay, they
I'm
do.
sorry.
But no, but at
That
the
makes
end,
me angry.
Hold on, wait. Go ahead, Stone. Go on.
okay, I was gonna say, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like even if a team is forcing you to bad shots, you're the one who shoots that shot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Okay,
Then they rely on the other guys to pick up the pace, like Marcus Brown and
or Marcus Smart and
Marcus Smart.
yeah, and Jalen Brown.
Oh, Jalen Brown. I don't even know the players, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I know enough to where, like, man, they hooping for real.
Yeah.
Like, Warriors got it.
Yeah, okay.
Got it.
The thing that was irritating me is when I was watching the last 5-6 minutes of the game. I think it was Game 5. I saw 5 or 6 Jason Tatum possessions. One of them he shot an air ball.
Okay.
Off a 3. Another one he was getting guarded by Wiggins, and Wiggins was guarding him good. He's a really underrated defender, especially now with that Warriors
Bro,
system.
Wiggins has been locking up Tatum and it's been pissing me
And
off.
okay, he was posting him up, and he shot a fadeaway air ball. And like it's annoying because it's kind of like you know when you have a good shot and you know when you have a contested shot. I feel like a lot of it he's trying to do he's trying to have this whole like mama mentality thing. It's kind of like
He took it to the press before he really tried to before the game.
Yeah, try to okay.
He tried to play it off like, hey, I'm doing this for you, but like really you're not. I'm sorry, you're not.
Try to take your best shots. That's all that really matters. You gotta try to take your best shots, or try to take your smart shots. But that's not what he's doing. He's taking forceful shots that you don't need.
But they're already forcing that, so I'm already knowing in Boston's gonna come with some heat.
They are. And, like, the thing
they might go up like 15 and like coming in the half, but like I said, Warriors all it takes is like 4 shots.
But the thing I will say this though too is that the Warriors they've been depending on Curry a lot. They have like Poole hasn't been playing that great. Draymond is just playing like Draymond. Honestly, I don't expect Draymond to score like Puppy right here.
They sleeping on them. They gave them the first 2 games.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't expect.
But they really didn't though, because they said, "Nah, we're gonna give you one back."
I don't expect Draymond to like score me like 12 or 15 points at this point in his career. I don't. Like I just expect him to play defense, get some good rebounding, and that's it. And get his like 7 or 8 assists. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like like I said, I'm going with.
I'm not going off of stats. I'm going off of like how they play and like game speed and shit like that.
But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, okay, let's be honest.
Break it down.
Draymond Green is a liability on offense. I don't expect him to go crazy in offense, but at the end of the
he's not really an offensive
yeah.
threat.
But at the end of the day, even on
he's
defense,
a defender first.
but at the end of the day, he hasn't been playing that great on defense either. It's been more better team defense.
That's why I prefer when they have the younger guys in or like some of the rookies in. They play a little harder than Draymond.
Oh yeah, of course. Like
But
Draymond's
they also
already
need
established.
like veteran players to step in and be like.
Do you know what's the funniest thing that's going on right now?
What?
Is Jordan Poole overalls at like a 74,
Huh.
But he played
And
like
then-
a 90.
but he played like a 90 when a bad bitch walk in. Like if a bad bitch walk in, that nigga like overall all of a sudden go to like 98 and shit.
I might start hooping now.
Yeah, it's crazy as fuck.
It's
Oscar, go outside.
entertainment. It's all entertainment, man. You gotta remember it's ESPN, bro. Like they get paid. The announcers, the shit. I'm pretty sure the players bet on each other. If anything,
Yeah.
like they spend their money, bro. They got it.
Yeah, I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure they
Why
be
not?
using like money line or job keys or some shit.
They can,
Right.
bro. They get
Or go
suspended
through
like
somebody
free
else. Go
They
through
could
somebody
they
else.
could get
Come on
spinning,
now.
but just like he said, they could go through somebody else. Like
That's what
they
what's
go
his
through
name did, though.
secondhand shit. What?
That's who for NFL. I forgot what his name is again.
Was shaving points and shit.
No. He was betting. He
Tom
was
Brady
betting on
deflating balls
his
and-
on himself for games. I don't remember, but it was fucking
Was
You mind
it
if I grab
recent?
one of these?
Falcons. Oh, Calvin Ridley.
What's up?
Isaiah, you mind if I grab one of these?
You're good.
Calvin Ridley
Calvin
was
Ridley?
doing it. Yeah, I caught up. But yeah, like I said, I got Celtics still in 7. I'm gonna die on that hill like loud and proud.
Well, see,
at the
Island,
end of the
I'm
day.
happy that you said that because
What are they gonna have to do in order to get to Game 7, though, my nigga?
that's what I was.
That's the
saying.
real
I'm-
question. Is
They're
in
how they
Boston,
gonna
though.
get to Game
They're
7?
in
Thank you,
Boston.
thank you guys there for saying it because I swear to God, what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Okay, 2 things they have to do is they played good defense last game,
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, they let Andrew Wiggins go off.
And
Yeah.
Jason Tatum didn't play a good
Yeah.
game.
What they have to
Scoring-wise.
do, honestly, everyone has to chip in their own at the end of the day. Al Horford has to give you 10, 12 points. Robert Williams maybe has to get you 12, 15 points.
Big
Same
Al
thing with
gotta get
Marcus
more
Smart.
points. Yeah.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown both have to get an
Big
efficient
Al.
20
Good
each.
shoot.
You can score 20 points going 4 for 15. That's not sexy. If you go 8 for 10, that's a lot prettier.
Yeah, it
they had
is.
to score an efficient
Aesthetically
20.
wise, yeah.
You had to score an efficient 20
Mhm.
in order to basically make this game at least competable.
Yeah.
And that's what they have to do is that they have to be an efficient overall team. They can't go through a hiatus in the 3rd or 4th quarter where
That's
it's like
what both teams are, and then when they collide, bro, that's
Yeah.
when that Game 7 will be fucking nice.
Yeah.
Like they're all going all out, but I want Warriors to win it in Boston just so the city can.
See,
riot.
Darren, the fact that you on my right side and you talking all this shit when I got $1,000 on the line
I'm sorry you had to do that.
is not making me feel good.
You
Nigga.
gonna win it back in Vegas. It's all good.
Oh yeah, nigga, I'm
You
just
gonna
about to
win it
hit
back in
slots,
Vegas.
nigga. Nah, but
But at the end of the day, like I said, I can't complain about it because I feel like the Warriors, like, they deserve it just because they went through the right thing. And the thing I'm gonna hate more likely is that maybe like 3-5 years from now, like we do with every fucking title, it's always gonna be an excuse. Oh, freaking John Morant was injured. Oh, freaking Luka Doncic is only Luka Doncic. Like those
It's
stupid
all
ass
entertainment.
excuses.
It's all entertainment.
Yeah.
They need a tag, bro. They need ESPN needs a headline, bro. That's
Let me
all
ask
it
you
is.
this. Let me ask you this, because I know
Okay.
you're like the human encyclopedia of basketball.
damn straight.
Oh, bro. that
What
new
does
island.
the league need to do in order to make it less soft? I seen some shit
Thank
the other
you,
day.
bro. Come
I seen
on.
some shit the other day on Instagram that made me sick. I seen LeBron. He took a nasty ass flop.
Take
Yeah.
it international. Take it international, bro. They play dirty
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
They
the
play dirty,
Euro League is way more
Yeah.
like the 90s.
They do not.
It's more like the old school like Dream Team type shit.
Okay.
Oh, you got elbowed in the face? Nah, you can take that. That ain't no
See,
foul. Come
the
on
thing
now.
No
is,
blood,
though,
no foul.
is
nigga.
that
Come on
okay?
now, for real.
What runs a show? Stars. So
True.
if okay, let's say if for one season,
Sorry.
let's say for one season, these 5 players get injured. LeBron
Sorry.
gets injured. Giannis gets injured.
It's good.
John Morant
It's
gets
rough.
injured. KD gets injured. And for the fifth player, I'm trying to think of who else is someone that people personally like watching.
What'd
Let
you
me
say?
think. Okay, let's say these 5 players got injured. Okay,
Uh-huh.
LeBron gets injured.
Okay.
Giannis gets injured. KD gets injured.
Star players.
John Morant gets injured.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to think of the 5th player, like a
Steph.
star player. Steph
Steph.
gets injured. Are people really gonna watch the NBA like with enjoyment?
No, because the only team they're gonna be watching is the Mavericks because of Luka.
yeah, but not
and
a lot of
then
people like Lucas.
they'll
He
watch-
overseas, though. He
They'll
from
watch.
overseas. He know.
They might watch Houston Because don't they got not Chris Paul? What's the name?
LA's always out there.
What's the nigga name?
Jalen Green. Kevin Porter Jr.
Nah, point guard.
Point guard. It's only
John Wall. Where's he at?
He's on Houston, but he's not doing shit. He's
Well,
on the
see,
bench.
Hey, we should go to a Kings
I just
game.
like John Wall. I just thought he was still balling out.
We should go to a Kings game.
We gotta
bro.
go to a Kings.
Oh, this nigga's a Kings fan, bro.
I know he
Let's
is.
talk
I
shit
know
about
he
the
is, man.
Kings.
Fuck the Kings, bro.
Fuck the
Nah, I'm
Kings.
playing, I'm playing.
Nah, for real, it is fuck the Kings.
Hold
It is
I'm
fuck the
playing, I'm
Kings.
playing, I'm playing.
It is
I
for
got
the
love
Kings
for
because you
Sacramento.
know
I got
what?
love for
You know what? It
Sacramento.
is for the Kings because
At the end of the day,
Island talks so much shit about basketball, and the Kings is a trash ass team, and the only player they ever had in history that was any good was fucking White Magic and Jason Williams, number 55. They had what's hold up.
You better say DeMarcus Cousins.
Hold up. I was getting there.
DeMarcus.
DeMarcus Cousins.
I was
That
about
nigga,
to
he a real
say,
nigga.
Kevin Martin.
They got what's the name? What's the little cousin name? Darren Fox.
Kevin
He
Martin.
dope. Who?
Kevin Martin. He was
Kevin
literally a 20-point per game scorer.
It's Kevin Martin.
Had the ugliest jump
yeah,
shot.
Kevin Martin, nigga who went to Houston,
He
right?
cannot
He
shoot
went to
free
Houston.
throws
Yeah,
for
Kevin
shit.
Martin. Okay, Kevin Martin.
He cannot shoot
They
free
had
throws
like
for shit,
I'll
bro.
put it like this. They top nigga in their history is like 6 niggas.
Ron
Cause
Artest.
then
Oscar
Chris
Robert-
Webber
Metal.
go in
Oscar
there.
Robinson.
Did Chris Webber play him?
Yeah, Chris Webber.
Webber played there. He's a Hall of Famer.
Mitchell. Goddamn, no. Mitch. Rich Richrim.
Okay,
Freaking who
but my
else?
point is, Island. My point is for you to be such a good fan of basketball, you picked a shitty ass team because they never
That's
had
a-
won shit in history.
Whoa.
That's the first game I ever watched.
Hey, let's-
I respect it.
Yeah,
I
you
respect
gotta
it because
respect that.
no, look, I respect
Hey,
it because
Yeah.
I respect.
for the Kings.
Hold up,
Yeah.
I respect it
Take
because
over.
that's why originally, as like a 4-year-old boy, I was a Green Bay Packer fan because I like Brett Favre, I like the number 4, I like the green because money green. And that's what I was like. My baby blanket was green, but when I was like 8, that's when I realized, okay, Brett Favre's getting a little old. He getting beat up in these games, and look at this all black team
I'ma
that's
switch it up
killing
on you.
everybody.
I'm
bro.
gonna switch
Oakland
it up
Raiders.
on you. The
Oakland
same way you
Raiders.
said,
Come on.
and I say this with all due respect, the
start
same
to
way
the
you
finish.
said, as much of a basketball fan that he is,
Uh-huh.
as much of an NFL fan you are, why the fuck are you a Raiders fan?
Raiders
Nigga,
fucking garbage.
the Raiders
My
got
nigga?
3 chips. Cuz, what are you talking about?
Hey,
Kings are 1-0.
What years
And-
were those, my nigga?
Kings
Nigga
are
in the
1-0.
90s, my nigga.
What was the last one?
83 actually.
The
83,
last-
85.
Get the
yeah.
fuck up
Hey,
out of
Raiders?
here, my nigga. You wasn't even alive when they got their last chip, my
I don't give a
nigga.
fuck, nigga. They was still
What
dope
was
as
the
shit.
Sacramento
Hold up.
Kings made?
Hold up.
yo.
They were made in this.
Okay,
the
hold up.
Sacramento Kings 19
Oh, okay.
were in the 1980s.
Good. Okay, give me this because you got me on a good point.
You know I got my nigga stolen
this
out
is
here.
this is the reason why I'm a fucking Raider fan. When I switched as like an 8-year-old boy
I
from
got
Green
smoked
Bay.
today.
Good.
I got
As
smoked.
an
you're a
8-year-old boy,
49er fan.
when I switched from a
man.
Green Bay Packer fan, a championship team, to a team like the Raiders, who last appearance was 2003 in the Super Bowl when we lost to Tank Abbott or not Tank
Tampa
Abbott,
Bay.
Tank Abbott.
Tank.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, but he was the Tank. I mean, number 40.
I don't know, honestly.
Whatever, the nigga, the Tank.
fullback?
Yeah, the fullback. He
I
All-Star.
know who you're
Mike
talking-
All-Star.
Yeah, Mike All-Star. Yeah.
So,
great
nigga,
ass fullback.
yeah, great fullback, nigga. Hall of Famer, bruh. I was at my aunt's house with all my game banging ass family there, drunk as shit, and they was I'm not drunk as shit. They was drunk as shit, yelling at the TV. They hate the Raiders, but me and my brother is like this, like go Raiders, nigga. Like
We love
because
you.
like nigga, like we want them niggas to succeed. Why? Because nigga, the Raiders is bred off of like hooligans, nigga. And that's why I like that shit, bro. And then they had Bo Jackson, they had Kenny Stabler. They have fucking Darren McFadden. We was actually when we was trying to come at the problem. Darren McFadden, Justin Fargas. Even though I thought it was a horrible decision, but they had Jamarcus Russell.
Darren, are you
You know
a
what I
Raiders
mean?
fan?
Terrell
So I got
Pryor.
3.
Nigga,
Wait a minute.
and I went to the Raiders game.
I
Nigga, I
got
went to 2 of
3
them.
Raiders fans
Time out.
right here.
Yeah.
3 motherfuckers.
But nigga, you told me you was a Raider fan until you switch on
Well,
all
look,
football talk. nigga.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That's why I want to ask y'all
Y'all
this.
know,
That's 3 diehard Raiders fans.
Okay.
What made y'all stick to the loyalty knowing that y'all team's been ass? Y'all had the
Hey,
Derek
no.
Carr flops.
I'll tell
y'all
you.
had the Jamarcus Mucus flops.
I'll
Okay.
tell you, bro. how
When
I
y'all had
felt
to bring the
about it, bro.
third string janitor.
Go ahead.
With the
Go ahead,
Raiders,
Darren.
bro, like the first game I ever went to, like football game, like a Raiders versus the Colts. When Peyton Manning was still playing for the Colts.
Yep.
Omaha.
Yeah, that motherfucker, all that, bro. The first game I ever went to, I was like 13, 14 years old. Man, I fell in love, bro. Dude, I had a Charles Woodson jersey on. It was like a gray one.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the gray Charles Woodson.
Alternate jersey.
Yeah, the alternate, dude.
Yeah.
I loved it, everything about it. In Oakland, it was like raining too. Like the weather was perfect, bro. Like the game. All that.
Perfect for a football game, nigga.
Raiders lost though.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a horrible way to fucking crush my dream.
But it was still a good game though.
Oh, this is burnt. That's burnt. Damn, I'm pissed. But nigga, I put it like this. Island, you go ahead and tell Isaiah why you're a Raider fan. What's going on, Mike?
I guess I'm just a fan of lovable losers.
Lovable losers?
Yeah, the Raiders are fucking lovable losers. The fucking Cubs are lovable
Bro,
losers.
even when
The
they
Cubs?
lose, even
Yeah,
when they
Cubs.
lose, they're winning, bro. Come on,
Chicago
bro.
Cubs?
Vegas, bro. Come on.
Hold on, Darren. Because I'm a low grade baseball fan.
I don't care for baseball either, but if I was a fan,
You a
I'd go for the
Chicago
Cubs.
Cubs. I got a Kansas City Royal tattoo on my goddamn hand.
Yeah,
And you a Chicago Cubs fan.
Yeah,
I love
if
for
I were to
Kansas.
go for a
I
baseball
love
team,
for
I'd go for the fucking
I like
Cubs.
the Pirates.
Why the Cubs though?
I like their uniforms.
Okay, I'll fuck
I
with that,
like
the
I like
dark blue.
yeah.
I love that royal blue.
I like their emblem with obviously the bear.
Mm-hmm.
And
the big C.
just because they've been lovable losers, just like the Sacramento
Okay.
Kings and just like how the Raiders been. Like I'm just gonna freaking die on that fucking hill. Like you're not
Damn.
gonna catch me on a freaking like at a freak.
So then, Island. So
Yeah.
so if we're talking, do you know anything about boxing?
Don't know anything about boxing. I know a little bit about boxing.
Who's your favorite boxer?
Who's my
Favorite.
personal favorite
Yeah.
boxer of all time? There's 3 of them.
Okay.
Mike Tyson,
Okay,
Muhammad Ali. Just
Alright.
because like
he stood for something.
I'll say this with something else. And Pacquiao.
Okay,
Because okay,
but none of them are losers.
Yeah.
All of them are glorified champions.
but see that's the thing though.
They
like,
lost
okay,
in their own right as
Yeah.
men, but they're, I mean, they're all glorified champs.
See, but that's the thing with like sports and everything like that. It's kind of like when it's a one-on-one sport.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're gonna go for the fucking winner.
Okay.
You know, for like the better person. But when
That's
it's a
true.
team
Yeah, you're
sport,
right,
you're
yeah.
going either for that player that's on that team, or you're going for the team because that's what you grow up.
See,
with.
Island, that-
plays
That right there, and that,
I fucks with
but that
the
right there is a good reason of why I like the Raiders.
Yeah.
Is because as a young boy, there's plenty of better players like Marshawn Lynch when he was
Yeah.
on the
Buffalo
Bills,
and then
and when he went to
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Like I always wanted Marshawn on the fucking Raiders,
Yeah.
but then when he got there, he was a little bit older and banged up and shit. But the whole fact is, Oakland's where most of my family is from.
Yeah.
Oakland's where, you know what I mean, my blood is at. And so when it comes to football teams and knowing that there's a San Francisco team and there's an Oakland team and there's an LA teams,
San Diego.
I'd rather
The Oakland
rather
A's,
go for the Oakland team
Yeah.
because that's more that represents my family as a kid. But then, like I said, as I seen the violence that they cause on the field,
Yeah.
the fights they got into, the off field shenanigans they got into, like the Raiders were always in the news. And
Yeah.
so that's why if I fell in love with that team because
Publicity, bro.
they was the niggas you either loved or you
Right.
hated them niggas.
Yeah.
And so at the time, every single NFL reporter they shitted on the Raiders.
Yeah.
Every single news outlet shitted on the Raiders. But
Mhm.
guess who loved the Raiders? The Raiders.
Yeah.
And so that's why I fucked with them because if you don't love me, I'll love myself. Like
Yep.
fuck y'all.
Your
Like I'll do
team,
it by
like,
my
y'all
goddamn
don't have to
self.
come face us.
Exactly,
Come on,
nigga. And so it gives me pride for them because they set an example that you don't like. You could be an outcast team, but nigga, if you keep grinding, you'll either get a chip, you'll get some great players, you'll
I
get
think
players
give
that
away
make the
Khalil
Hall of
Mack,
Fame
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like yeah, because think
Why
about
you
that.
give him away,
The
bro?
the Khalil Mack situation, you let go of arguably the best defensive end we've had since how long? You let him go. Why? Money.
Yeah.
Man,
money,
But at the end of the day, it's
max out
like,
that
space,
cap,
and
bro.
politics.
Fuck it.
but at the end of the day, it's kind of weird because like in a way it sucks, but
It is
that
goofy.
it kind of paid off in a way.
It did.
He did.
Because
He
because
Hall of
in
Famer.
Chicago he been injured. He's been not playing the same.
Max Crosby has been good for us.
Yes, he has.
Josh
I
Jacobs,
fuck with him.
Josh Jacobs is just a good running back.
I want to see Devontae Adams play, man.
Yeah,
And Zeus, we just picked up Zeus.
yeah. And like, see,
Oh,
that's
man,
that's
they're
like a
gonna
thing
be-
and all that. But like,
They're gonna be a team to fuck with.
you know how we're talking about like obviously with like who's my favorite athletes and everything like
Mhm.
that, or like my favorite boxers. It's kind of like obviously like team sports come different with like personal sports.
Yeah,
you know,
one-on-one
like
combat.
tennis and all that.
Mhm.
Like even
What
the
about-
same thing for hockey.
Hey,
Yeah.
what about 49ers though? I haven't heard about them in a while.
Nigga, fuck the Niners.
I'm not a big fan.
No,
of the Niners.
Isaiah not a
You know
Niner
what I'm
fan.
saying?
His brother and mom and dad is Niner
Oh,
fans.
okay.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, if anything, like, to tie into it, like, I've never been, like, pause. Any sport that's got a ball involved in it, I've never
Pause.
been too big.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
all right.
You know, I've always been to, like, you know,
Like one-on-one sport.
not
Hands
blood
on,
sport.
Blood sport?
Yeah.
Like boxing,
Boxing,
MMA.
jiu-jitsu.
I respect all.
Okay, hell yeah.
Because let's be real, there's
Are
been a
they-
lot of times where, like, a team fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them can be held accountable. In a blood sport, it's only you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was more easier, for me to understand.
Yeah.
Well, so then Isaiah, if we're going on that, and you just try to shit on my goddamn my love and my fucking passion of the Oakland Raiders, now known Las Vegas Raiders.
It's never like that.
What fucking team you gonna call yourself rooting for when it's football season, my nigga? Because I would love to try to bring in some shit talking.
I know I said I always liked Oakland and Niners, but that can never happen. So if I was going to go for a team that had nothing to do with anyone, it'd be a Buffalo fan.
Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm mad that we at your house, so I can't tell you to leave and I gotta leave. But nigga, get the fuck out of the garage, cause Buffalo is so fucking weak. Nigga, I don't give a fuck
Hey,
today.
no, they were in the playoffs.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga,
I don't care, nigga. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Just because they had one season do not make them shit. Buffalo Bills, their history has been ass. And they always gonna be known as ass. Just because they got good fans and they fans right deep, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. Them niggas can suck dick. Fuck the goddamn Buffalo Bills. Them niggas is weak as fuck. And why the fuck you have blue, white, and red on your goddamn shit like you made for America? Bitch, you not even in America's capital, you bitch ass niggas. Them niggas is weak as fuck. Fuck the Buffalo Bills. Give me something to tell me why Buffalo's any better than anybody else. I'll wait, my nigga. Fuck Buffalo.
They made it to the playoffs and Oakland didn't.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. We had an incomplete team, nigga. Did you forget that our wide receiver? Did you forget our wide receiver fucking got in a wreck, my nigga? Like, and he damn near fucking lost his life and type shit. Like, nigga. Yeah, nigga. So fuck Buffalo. Buffalo had 1 year, like I said, and now they want to talk shit. Go choke on a dick, nigga. Fuck Buffalo.
Honestly, they got OJ.
Yeah, nigga, OJ's a best history. Fucking murderer, cuz. Fuck Buffalo, nigga. He got off. The glove didn't fit, but we all know the truth. So, nigga, fuck Buffalo. The fuck, nigga? You got me all the way crossed.
They threw them bitches in the dryer.
They got OJ.
Come on, nigga.
They got Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
They got
Yeah,
Andre
old.
Reed.
Okay, Jim Kelly, an
Thurman
old
Thomas.
cowboy. What?
Thurman Thomas.
Who?
Thurman Thomas.
I don't even know who the fuck that nigga is.
That's a Hall of Fame running back.
Okay, oh yeah, okay.
They got Thurman Thomas. Andre Reed was a really good running back. He was a running gun style of the 90s.
All right.
They had goddamn, what's that fucking left?
Nigga, but you just
Bruce
named like
Smith.
5 players and I don't mean shit.
Bruce Smith.
Nigga, give me 11 and then I'll.
I like
Okay,
watching
keep
Josh
going.
Allen.
I like watching.
Josh Allen ain't shit.
Josh Allen's a great quarterback.
Fuck out of here. Josh Allen is a fucking low grade
Is he being
fucking
biased
Jared
right now,
Jared
still?
Goff.
Baltimore. What about Baltimore?
Is this the bias?
Baltimore is
I like watching them play.
I fuck with Baltimore because they have real niggas
Wait a
on
minute,
their
so
team.
you fuck with Baltimore who had a convicted felon, O.J. Simpson stab things, but you don't fuck with Buffalo who had O.J.
I fuck with any
Nigga,
team.
Fuck outta here,
okay,
my
hold
nigga.
I
on,
fuck with
hold
any
on.
team, bro. Any
The
team.
reason why I fuck with Baltimore, they had Ray Lewis, they had Terrell Suggs, they had Ed Reed, they had an actual defense that won championships. Buffalo sucked
Lewis.
dick and only had fucking a murderer as a running back. So, nigga, what you telling me that your one fact compared to those 3 facts and a chip don't add up, nigga? Nigga, Baltimore had chips. Buffalo sucked dick. So, nigga, it's a big difference.
Nigga, the last greatest player Oakland had was Charles Woodson. That nigga was old and washed.
Come on now, the last greatest Raider player we had is Derek Carr so far. Get the fuck out of here.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr
And
Carr's
I'm
a
gonna
great
say
quarterback,
this,
nigga.
Josh Allen's
Hey,
a better
he came
quarterback
from
than Derek
Fresno
Carr.
State.
Wait a
undefeated.
minute.
He
Hold
came
up.
from
Wait a
Fresno
minute.
State
Hold up,
undefeated.
hold
Wait
up.
a minute, wait a minute. What does Stone News say right now?
Hope,
Because I know he got the stats.
hold, nigga, you almost made my stomach flip. And I know it ain't the liquor, so
I
go
defend-
ahead.
And I'm not even being, and this is coming from Raider. I'm not even biased.
I defend Derek Carr, and I really like Derek Carr. I just feel like he's been screwed over with a lot. But I'd be bullshitting myself if I
Okay.
said Josh Allen isn't a better quarterback than Derek
So
Carr.
you'll want Josh Allen on the Raiders instead of Derek?
Okay, if you were to ask me right now, if I had the number 1 pick between Derek Carr or Josh Allen,
Uh-huh.
I'm taking Josh Allen.
Why?
Because Josh Allen is a better athlete.
Mm.
He's a
Okay.
better quarterback in the pocket. He's led his team to the playoffs multiple times.
Derek Carr got injured though, my nigga, and it
But-
fucked up his confidence.
Okay, but that's the thing though. Okay, are we gonna really make that excuse 5-10 years from now? I'm not gonna.
No,
I'm
but
not gonna.
nigga, he still has to get through that injury, nigga. Because wasn't that his shoulder?
But how long? No, how long has it been? It was his leg.
Oh, nigga, a leg is horrible. Cause that makes you gunshot and ever escape in the pocket.
Josh Allen escapes the pocket and he gets hit.
But he's
a
never
lot
been
more.
injured yet.
But the thing is, okay, if you're really gonna tell me right now,
Mhm.
then okay, if we make that excuse, okay, Patrick Mahomes injured his leg like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
He's still that same quarterback.
I don't want to. See,
The-
you know what, Island, you gonna set me up to say something that's gonna get me flagged for pulling out black. because Patrick Mahomes got part black in him. You know what I mean?
Okay,
He got that. He
Josh
got that
Allen-
Wolverine,
Josh Allen is the same race as freaking Derek Carr.
and that's why he heals slow.
But at the end of the day, okay.
Deshaun Watson, bro.
That was-
I don't know.
see-
What
see
team
that-
you play for?
That wasn't even scientific. I just said some dumb shit right there. I don't give a fuck.
At the end of the day, I like Derek Carr a lot. He's one of my personal favorite quarterbacks.
I'm just to be Island.
I will defend him.
Island. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The only reason I'm even sticking up for Derek Carr this much because he's been my quarterback for these past years.
I'm at the end of the
And
day.
I'm
I'm-
surprised they didn't trade him.
And I'll fuck with anybody that's loyal to the Raiders as much as he has been.
They signed another quarterback.
He has
too,
been,
didn't they?
yeah, but Derek Carr has been so loyal to the Raiders, and we have gone through we have almost as many quarterback changes as the fucking Cleveland Browns,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
and to see
And
the
Dolphins.
yeah, and the Dolphins, and to see that we finally have a quarterback that not only loves the organization that the Raiders is, who goes to fucking bat with them. Nigga, I'm happy as fuck for that. So I'm not gonna put no other quarterback over my quarterback until somebody show me that he's garbage. Till he shows me he's washed up and can't fucking sling the pig for us. Then I'm gonna go for somebody else. But that nigga, he bleeds for us, he dies for us, and that nigga put on for us. So I'm gonna keep fucking claiming Carr until that nigga stop claiming us.
See, and I respect that, but at the end of the day, I can't act like he's better than a certain quarterback that I like. That's
No.
the thing.
See, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Only reason I'm going for Carr
Yeah,
is
but
because
I respect
you
that
know,
because I'm the same way too. Like I'm
Die
gonna
hard,
defend,
nigga.
I'm gonna defend freaking Derek Carr on the same hill and everything.
Yeah.
But I know a quarterback's better when I see one.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's the thing. But like at the end of the day, like if you're telling me like, oh, Derek Carr's trash, I'm like, no, he's not.
Okay,
Does-
but let
does
me ask you
Buffalo
this.
play the Raiders?
No.
Yeah,
Does
I think
Buffalo
so.
play the Raiders?
I
Then
think
we'll
so.
see, bro. We'll see.
But let me ask you this.
We'll see who's better.
Let me ask you this. Out of the quarterbacks in the league,
Mhm.
out of like the superstar quarterbacks in the league,
How many will I take over Carr?
what's what's your top 5 of the quarterbacks that you'll take over Carr
Okay,
if there's that many?
Okay, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady,
Damn, nigga, you just rattled off that many that fast.
Aaron Rodgers,
Okay, yeah, you right.
Rodgers.
possibly Lamar Jackson. Just depending on how he plays.
Ireland, you honestly astonished me, my nigga. I did not expect you to give me
Three so
that
quick.
in 10 seconds, cuz. Like,
What's that
I thought he was
difference?
gonna think.
bro,
The
dude
Chargers.
from-
Justin Herbert.
Herbert?
Yeah.
He's pretty good, man.
No, he
Herbert good, but nigga, he remind me of not Mahomes. What's the nigga who was on? What's Johnny Money?
Joe Burrow.
No, Johnny Money.
Oh,
Menzel.
No,
He remind me of that nigga Johnny Money, nigga. I don't know why Herbert remind me of Johnny
That
Money,
nigga
and that's
be
the only
playing
reason why I
around.
can't fuck with him. And he got that San Diego powder blue on.
And
Fuck
if you
San
don't,
Diego.
if you want me to be honest, like
Mayfield, bro.
okay,
Motherfucker.
these are the quarterbacks. These are the quarterbacks personally I'll take over Derek Carr. Okay, you guys could throw in your 2 cents after.
I'm already lit.
Okay.
I should chill out.
So Aaron Rodgers,
Until we lose.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes,
Yep.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady old.
It don't matter. At the end of the day, if you bring in Tom Brady, you know your mentality is win now.
Yeah, you right, but he old as fuck, nigga. I can't bank Tom Brady
Yo,
for
them
3 years.
linebackers be lighting them up.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, nigga.
Okay, I'll say this. Okay.
And nigga, I can't put Tom Brady on the Raiders. We don't got a good enough O line to protect that nigga like that.
At the end of the day, I will say,
Nigga
I'm
he
gonna say
need mass
this.
protection.
If you ask me right now,
He need
okay,
like extra strength Magnum condoms.
if you
and
told me
shit.
we have 2 years to win now, am I gonna take Tom Brady? Yeah, of course.
Nigga, Terrence, we gotta do that shit. Go ahead.
Okay, I already said Patrick Brady.
Extra street.
Okay,
Go ahead, nigga. The
Patrick
good boys.
Brady. Okay, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Like I said, that could be 50-50. Just depends on how you feel about Lamar Jackson.
I like Lamar.
I like
fuck,
Lamar
I fuck
too.
with Lamar.
I
He got that Michael Vick.
Nigga,
style.
let me tell you something.
Run the
I
gun.
fuck with Lamar, but it's the fact that he's wearing Baltimore and RG3 went there. And nigga, I can't fuck with RG3 no more. Nigga, RG3 said some disrespectful ass shit on Instagram this week.
Okay, that's
Wait,
fine.
nah, but he got from Louisville, right?
Who RG3?
Yeah.
No,
No,
yeah.
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, cuz came from Louisville.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
bro.
really
Their
fine.
fits were nice too. in
But
college.
nigga, fuck RG3 to be real.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck RG3. Nigga, he
Uh,
said Carr. He
Yeah,
said
Carr
he said
was-
Devontae Adams was like stupid as fuck for saying Carr is good at throwing the ball as that nigga Rodgers.
Quarterbacks are gonna say different things though. At the end of the day.
Yeah, nigga. Oh,
Y'all hit
good,
that.
come
You
on.
know,
Oh,
I'm not
close,
real,
okay.
you feel me?
That's already what 5?
Yeah, but what would make Lamar Jackson? I would say his athleticism makes him a better quarterback than Carr because he can
Yeah.
just get the fuck out of trouble himself. Josh Allen, I would give you that because of athleticism, and he's not scared to escape the pocket.
He throws a pretty ball too.
Yeah. His pig flying is good. I can't deny.
Patrick Mahomes is a superstar.
Patrick Mahomes, yeah, he's a superstar. Nigga. I can't deny that nigga.
Aaron Rodgers is.
Aaron Rodgers, that nigga's a proven
Deshaun
GOAT.
Watson
Yeah.
too. He played kind of.
Deshaun Watson, I have to wait to see him. But
Deshaun
I
Watson,
him as a top 5 quarterback.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, he's not.
When
top
he was
five.
on Houston, he was good.
Especially with a shit team.
He was good. But was that because he had DeAndre, or was that because he had,
D-Hop was
or
nice,
was that just because he got into that system? We will know how good a quarterback he is once he's lead this Browns team.
No, it's because he was a good quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Once we figure out if he can really,
He did
like,
though.
what?
He did lead his own team. It's just obviously.
No. What I mean is, was it the system that he played under and another player that he played with that made him good, or if he could play with this Browns team that don't really have anybody other than their tight end, and can he make this team successful? Because Baker couldn't.
But see, that's the thing though. He already had that team, and that was the Houston Texans without Hopkins. That's when it was just him, David Johnson, what's that receiver's name who got suspended for a few years? Goddamn.
They didn't have Will Fuller, did they?
Will Fuller for a few games, and he got suspended.
Yeah, Will Fuller was good.
Yeah, but he got suspended for a few games, but he still played pretty good. It's just that teams like literally sucked. It was just him.
Yeah.
Another quarterback that I'll probably take over Carr. Also, like a lot of people give me shit for this, but even Russell Wilson.
All right, hold up.
Russell
nigga.
Wilson's a good quarterback. You can't
Hold
tell
up.
me not.
Hold up. He made money. He married Sierra.
He made 2 Super Bowls.
He became Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah.
I don't think that nigga's a good quarterback better than Carr.
He is.
That nigga, he's short and he can scramble.
He's still okay. Even though he's short and he can scramble,
He had a bunch of speedster on the fucking outside and just do deep balls.
that don't matter. Same thing with Carr.
No, nigga, because
Carr
when,
didn't-
no,
Carr
hold
didn't
up.
have
But see,
speedsters?
this is the point, Arlen. Because in situations where he had to win games, what happened? He lost them, and not only did he lose them, he turned the ball over.
He won them.
Nigga, in the Super Bowl, didn't he lose it?
Hey, what about
He still
Dak
won a
Prescott?
Super Bowl.
But was that on his quarterback play or was that on his other players on his team?
Look at his playoff series
The Bengals,
throughout
bro.
that.
Bengals,
Hmm?
He played really great. You can say it was okay. You can say at the end of the day, oh, it's because of the defense. Who at the
That
end of the day?
nigga, that defense gave them multiple chances at fucking short field.
No, okay. You could say that. Okay, but at
That
the
doesn't
end-
make you a good quarterback if you have a 30 yards to go.
Look at his stats.
Yes, nigga. He was
And
good
his
because he
stats
was
come
short
into play.
and he had like
Okay.
7 foot niggas a high behind and throw deep balls.
After
That don't make him a good quarterback, nigga. We'll see how good he is when he's on this fucking Denver team. Fuck that nigga Russ.
at the end of the day, you can say okay. After
Nigga, I'm
that,
coming out hot. I've been coming out hot this episode.
look at that. Look at that
Nah,
whole.
you good,
Look
bro.
at
I'm
literally
lit.
the rest of that. He
Mhm.
still played pretty good, even with the shitty defense. He had to carry that whole team, even with the shitty
Yep.
offensive line. One of the most sacked quarterbacks. He still led his team to the playoffs.
Look, bro, all these teams are
You're
starting
right.
to contend now. Like they're all starting to get serious. Like, oh shit, like
Yeah,
let's play football.
But I'm not gonna act like Russell Wilson isn't that great of a quarterback. At the end of the day, you still have to score. At the end of the day, the 2000 Ravens,
Mhm.
they had a shit quarterback. At the end of the day, all they had to do
Flacco?
was, No, the 2000 Ravens.
defense, bro.
Who's the fuck is that quarterback in 2000?
Trent Dilfer.
Oh yeah, that nigga was weak as fuck.
Wait, who was
but-
that? Joe Flacco, bro.
But
Oh, my bad.
yeah, but he had
Joe
killers on
Flacco,
their
bro.
killers on their defense though.
But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, your defense could get you a short field. Okay, so did the freaking, the early 2010, 2011 Jets. But Mark Sanchez didn't do shit with that defense.
But that's because he was a weak quarterback.
okay, but so then,
Played for the Jets too, huh?
with saying that, then Russell Wilson has to be a great quarterback.
No, he's good enough with a short field, but when he had to march the field himself, he did not get it done. I don't know why the fuck I said it right there. He did not get it done 9 times out of 10. Like when you talk about those old school teams, like the old school Chicago Bears, who that steel defense, the old school fucking Pittsburgh defense is still curtain. Those quarterbacks who was on those teams were not great quarterbacks. Those were good quarterbacks that was on a good defensive team that got them short fields with small opportunities. If you have 40 yards to go instead of 80 yards to go every drive, you have more opportunities to score, more opportunities to get 3. That's points. And you have a defense that gives you no points, that's allowing the team to score none against you. You're going to win games, nigga, because if you allow 0 and you get 3, you win. That's football, my nigga. But when you have a team like Russell Wilson had when he had the Legion of fucking Doom or Boom, whatever the fuck they called themselves,
Legion of Boom.
and he had all that skill behind him, then he had Marshawn Lynch to hand the shit off to, fucking Doug Baldwin, fucking other cuz on the side. the other short nigga in the inside, and he had the other big nigga in a tight end. Nigga, he couldn't lose with those easy points.
Okay.
But when he had a short field, when he had to go long,
Okay.
how many times did he have to rely on Marshawn Lynch? A lot, nigga. That's why Marshawn Lynch was tired, nigga. Why he came to the Raiders fucking beat up?
At the end of the day, okay, when they
It's
went to
always
the
a good
Super
game
Bowl,
with them,
when
too.
when they
Yeah.
went to the Super Bowl, their defense didn't hold their own. Their defense didn't
When they
hold their
went
own
to,
when they
Denver?
played against the Patriots. No. Their defense didn't hold their own when they played against the Patriots. Russell Wilson had lead in that drive. That was a stupid play call at the end, though. If I'm gonna be honest. But at the end of the day, that's the play call. That's the play call. You can't. Most of the time, most quarterbacks aren't gonna challenge the coach.
Yeah.
Or some will.
They can't. I mean, unless they call audible.
Yeah. But that was a stupid play call. He still led that drive. When they played against the Green Bay Packers in that NFC Championship game, yesterday he threw 5 picks, but at the end of the day, his confidence didn't go down, and he led those 2 drives to score a touchdown and a field goal.
Okay, Arlen. See, this is disappointing. That's why I like arguing with you because you make good points.
I think at the end of the day, you could say how you feel about Russell Wilson. You don't have to like him, but I'm not gonna act like he's not a great quarterback. He doesn't turn over the ball a lot. Even last year, I think
Yeah,
if I'm
he
correct,
doesn't.
he threw 26 touchdowns and like 6 picks, even with the injured finger. The year before, he threw 35, 36 touchdowns. I'll have to check, and maybe 7, 8 picks.
Arlen,
Go ahead.
let me say something.
Go ahead.
This is the reason why I think you should be debating niggas like on live TV or some shit. Because not only did you flip my mind, you flipped my mind 2 different times. Because you made me go with you, but you made me go against you just now. Because I was like, oh, all right, Russell's good, but I was like, oh, fuck Russell. Like this nigga's making me go against my own like a fucking opinion. But nah, I agree. Like Russell, I can't say he's not good, but is he a great quarterback? No. There's a difference between a good quarterback and a great quarterback. Would you say Cam Newton's a good quarterback or a great quarterback?
I think he's an all right quarterback.
Damn, you didn't even give him good.
He's average, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, average?
Yeah.
Like, okay, at the end
That
of the
nigga went to the Super Bowl, led a weak ass fucking Carolina team.
Did he
That-
win,
What
though?
no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He led that team to that fucking Super Bowl.
honestly, that
What
was a
did he
good
win, though?
team.
He
That was a
lost.
good team for that year.
There we go.
Yeah, you're right.
I will say this though, that one year I can't take away from Cam Newton, but if you were to ask me throughout that whole season who's a better quarterback, Drew Brees or Cam Newton,
Drew Brees.
Drew
I'm gonna say
come
Drew
on now.
Brees.
Yeah.
The thing
Drew
was
Brees
with
is
Cam
Drew
Newton,
Brees top 5.
everything clicked right, and sometimes that's what teams need. Everything needs to. Oh my bad.
You're right.
You good?
Everything
You're
needs
bro.
to
Like,
click
for
right.
real. Yeah.
Mhm.
But like after that, like I think the one thing that's always pissed me off about Cam Newton, and like I don't want to say I'm a fan of him, but I don't want to say I don't like him either. Like I just see him and that's how he plays.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, that's
either
not
is extremely inaccurate, that pisses me off for a quarterback.
Inaccurate?
Yeah,
Okay.
he can and he has a tendency sometimes of turning over the ball a lot.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna take away from him that he's willing to die for the cause. Like obviously, like fucking taking hits and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm about to say that nigga be putting his body on the line for that shit.
But like
Especially when he was on Carolina, nigga, he was putting his soul out there.
his MVP year
I'm gonna
though,
have to catch some games, man.
I can't
Oh,
take
yeah,
away
yeah.
from him. His MVP year, I can't take away from him.
He played great, nigga.
But,
That year he was on his shit.
Is he probably better than one of the 32 quarterbacks out in the NFL? Probably. But like, if you're to ask me what team would I want to put him on,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be hard to honestly choose. Like, if you say, oh, put him on, I'm
Who
trying to
the
think.
49ers got? Garoppolo? They still got him?
No, they got Trey Lance, I think.
Garoppolo and Trey Lance. But the thing is, at the end of the day, like, Garoppolo's taking them to 2 NFC title games. And that's going to be the thing that helps him out a lot. He does
Man was
enough.
under Tom Brady's wing.
He does enough to win games, but he doesn't do enough to win a championship game.
And I feel like when it comes to like the big moment, he always crumble under pressure, bro. That's why I don't like,
That's why he wasn't starter.
and that's why I don't like Garoppolo, my nigga, because he crumbles under pressure too much, bro. Like when a game gets big, he falls. But what I'm gonna say, nigga, I'm not a fucking NFL quarterback, but
True.
out of the quarterbacks that's
Nah,
in the
I'll give them
league,
work, though.
I wouldn't want him on my fucking team, nigga.
I'll give them work. Let me know.
He's not
Put
going to
the
do.
cleats on and everything.
Shut up,
Let me
Darren.
know if I gotta kick a ball too. I'll fucking kick the ball.
Shut up, Darren. Nigga, but let's finish with this because I asked Darren on an episode, I don't know if it's before or after this,
Okay.
about AB being Hall of Fame. You brought that shit up when you called in.
Yeah. And he
Why is AB Hall of Fame?
If you literally look at the stats and the accolades, they're extremely glary. Like, people are going to argue, oh, Torrey Holt belongs in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he does. I've been saying that for a while.
Torrey Holt, yeah.
Yeah, one of the greatest receivers of the early 2000s.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to act like AB's last 2-3 years with all his antics and everything like that takes away from how great he was. Like, you're not...
It's like Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, you're not a top 3 or 5 wide receiver in the NFL just because you're good. He led the league in receptions twice. He led the league in yards twice. I think he's a 4 or 5 time first team All Pro. Like I said, I'll look around right now. He has 88 touchdowns in total. He has 946 receptions. Like I said,
that's like Hall of Fame numbers, man.
that is, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of receivers and a lot of players who aren't in the Hall of Fame who have Hall of Fame stats.
Right.
Sterling Sharp, a great receiver in the 90s.
People know. Come on, now.
Sterling Sharp, a great receiver in the early 90s and mid 90s, had great stats. He's not in the Hall of Fame. Why? Because they're gonna be like, he has a shortened career. Gale Sayers, rest his soul, great running back for the Chicago Bears in the 60s and 70s, had a really great but short career because he tore his ACL. Tearing your ACL back then is literally a death sentence.
It was.
But
That's why people were so astonished that AP came out.
His rookie year, he had this stat. Okay, he has the most touchdowns for any rookie in NFL history.
Okay.
He also had 6 touchdowns.
AB, you talking about?
No, this is Gale Sayers. Because
Okay.
I'm talking about like how shortened careers sometimes don't let people like, how would I say it? Shortened careers sometimes like make people think like, but he didn't have that long a career.
Okay.
Like you have to go through a lot of consideration. But I'll check right now his stats just so I can say him, and people could actually hear. I'll say this: if you say he's not a Hall of Famer, you don't know anything about football.
AB?
Yo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, hey, I like that. 'Cause
Damn.
That's how I feel too. So
Isaiah.
but,
Me and you both had this argument that
bro,
he's
when
not Hall of Fame.
when he drop kicked
And
that
he
kicker,
just
I was
said-
like, yeah, this dude is this is my hero. This is
Nigga,
my
look.
idol, bro.
Can I
Okay,
tell you
I-
his stats and his accolades?
Tell me his stats.
Okay, his stats: 928 receptions.
But who were we talking about?
Antonio Brown,
Antonio Brown. Okay.
12,291 yards,
Mhm.
128 rushing yards, 2,934 return yards, like kick return, punt return, 88 total touchdowns. That's what kick returns, punt
Always
returns,
on the
rushing
field,
touchdowns,
bro. Always on the
receiving
field.
receiving
That's
touchdowns.
MVP shit.
And
Okay,
he has one ring, right?
yeah, one ring. These are his accolades: a 4-time first team All Pro,
Okay.
a 1-time second team All Pro, a 7-time Pro Bowler, a 2 times receiving yards leader, a 2 times NFL receptions leader, an NFL touchdown leader, and NFL 2010's All Decade Team.
Damn.
I'm telling you, Pittsburgh, like,
He shines.
See, this,
Their
but this
quarterback, Ben
is my
Roethlisberger,
whole
bro.
point. This is the only point I
that's a
have
good
with
link,
him.
bro.
When he was on Pittsburgh, yeah, he was a great player on Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
My whole beef with him
Mhm.
is that he used the Raiders as
He's
like
so mad
a
about that.
bro
He's so
because
mad about
bro
that.
he used our organization because our organization was known as being like this dirty organization because we had players that was convicts, we had players that got in trouble with the law, players that always got themselves in trouble when they was not playing on the field.
They're gonna do that anyway.
And then he came to us. The second he came to us, he had issue with a helmet. He had his foot issue. And then he had the allegations.
Delete the audio.
And then
Joe's-
guess what it said in the report?
The sexual allegations?
Yes, but in the
Allegations.
reports,
Make it clear.
Fuck, man.
but in the reports, guess what it said? It didn't say Pittsburgh receiver, Antonio Brown. It said Oakland Raider receiver. The nigga hasn't played a game with us.
He's a
But
receiver
yet,
at the end of the day.
he's on our
He signed,
team.
though. He signed, though. That
Yeah,
contract
he's on
makes
our
him
team,
down to-
getting money from our fucking
Organization.
our organization, getting these charges, alleged or not,
Hey, hold up.
nigga. But then he finesses our team out of I don't know how many mil. Go and win the chip, and then he fucks off.
Again, that's it
Nigga, and
for
then-
Oakland though, because they
Yeah,
moved to Vegas around the same time.
Exactly because it.
Publicity. They get Raiders on the map. Oh, they're going to Vegas.
But
now.
that's what I'm saying.
Let's
It
see what they gonna
fucks
do.
up, but it gives a black eye to the last stint of the Oakland Raiders.
True,
Because
but
when the
that'll
reports
make
came,
you
it was
know.
Oakland Raiders receiver, and that's what fucks it up. Because he wasn't an Oakland Raider
The
receiver.
people
He was
know.
a practice player that never played a game,
True.
and he had a big name, and he
We
came
know
to
that.
us and
Yeah, we
got all of these problems.
Our practice players didn't guaranteed money though. That's the thing.
He got paid and then he left.
No, he didn't get actually paid.
A signing bonus,
No.
probably, maybe.
His signing bonus, that was about it.
That's
But
still money from
enough,
us.
That's
But
enough
at the end of
to
the day,
like
he
go
was
and
still
fuck
that
off somewhere,
receiver.
bro.
He was still a receiver for our team.
Nigga, but he didn't play for us.
It don't matter.
And
if
he's
he didn't
still,
play
but
for us.
the fact is, he didn't play for us, but he brung the negative light
Wait a
to
minute.
us.
Why do I feel like if Stone really got like?
It was publicity, though. That's all.
What do I feel like if I'm just talking about you, nigga. I'm drunk as fuck.
Go ahead.
I don't care. What do I feel like if Stone got like a teaching job, nigga, at like Central High or something like that, as like the football team, he would be like the GM.
Yeah! That nigga be like fucking Reggie and shit.
That
That
nigga
nigga-
go take out the
cause-
fucking.
cause
What is the conference for Central?
Is it
Fuck.
D2 or D1?
D1.
D1.
Yeah,
nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's
Hey, we
cra-
at Fresno.
but nigga, it's crazy as fuck because
We need Stone.
Island's like
Let
an
him know.
encyclopedia. He'll like do research
Let
and
me
shit.
ask you something though.
but he'll just be, like,
do you
talking
feel like
shit.
You can make plays,
Do I feel like I can
or do
make
you not
this?
have that much knowledge?
No, you have to
I
study
have
the
that
game.
I have that.
So you don't. You feel like you wouldn't be comfortable being a coach.
I
There,
would
you
be
just got-
comfortable
you
being
just-
coach.
I'll
I would
get
have to
to it, bro.
study
That'd be-
under
I
underwing.
mean, though.
And then
if they,
eventually
if they
go
fuck
over
it up,
over
like,
time.
break the
Like,
fucking-
you know, at the end of the
Nah.
day, like at the end of the game, not anyone just becomes a coach just because. You have to literally have to work from the ground
And
up.
you have to have a love of the game.
Yeah, like Eric
In and out.
Spoelstra. Like Eric
Love
Spoelstra.
I know. I was waiting for this nigga to bring him up.
Eric Spoels.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for this
Eric
nigga to bring him
Spoels.
up.
Hold on, what time you at? We have 45, but
Let
fuck
me
it,
hear
we
it.
go
Let me hear it.
go long.
Let me hear
We
it.
got to ride on this. We got to ride a little bit.
Okay, like Eric Spoelstra
Go ahead, dude.
worked from being a videographer, recording practices and everything like that to becoming a head coach. I would have to do that just because my knowledge for the game compared to someone else who maybe played the game or came off the bench or anything like that is going to be a lot less knowledgeable compared to someone else of that degree or altitude or anything like that. You don't become a coach just by walking in and being like, I'm ready to coach, guys. You have to literally study the game.
Like Phil Jackson.
You have to understand it. You have to you probably have to do like some type of psychology as well because you have to be able to read players. You have to be able to mesh 15 players in.
All their
Especially for the NFL.
personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good. You know what, Ivan? That's a good thing you said about
team
psychology because when you have to manage all the different personalities, it is a psychology thing.
Yeah.
Because you're different than Isaiah. You're gonna take criticism different than he will.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different than I'll take it. Different than he'll take it. So how to manage that shit is different. You don't have to come at Isaiah different. Come at you different. Come at me
Yeah.
different.
Let me throw you
And
on a
it's-
side look before we have to wrap this up.
Yeah,
How many
we
times
wrap it up
have
in
you,
a second.
have you made a GM on NFL?
Huh?
Son.
One
I
time.
always do it on Madden.
That's what I'm talking
Wait,
about.
what? Hold
You know
up.
what I mean?
What was the
You
question?
know,
There's
I
a
am
game
the
mode
coach.
on Madden.
Yeah.
There's a game mode on Madden, and I feel like every time I'm talking to this nigga Sonny's on Madden, he's like, nah, I'm just doing the GM shit.
Okay, yeah.
I always do.
We like in. We like in control like concessions and shit like that.
I always do. That's because I enjoy it,
He
honestly.
said, I am the
But do you
manager."
feel like
Fuck yeah,
do you
nigga.
feel like how many GMs you did it would translate to real life?
No, because
Yeah. No.
Hey, he's keeping it real.
yeah,
He's keeping it real.
No.
no, because you could
Fucking
always
dude.
bamboozle. You
I
could
like
always
that word.
bamboozle the computer.
Bamboozle.
Obviously, with like horrible or like even bad trades. Like you just look around,
Oh, you're right,
search
you're
on
right.
on Trade Finder or just like looking around. Like you could trade any player you want if you were okay. At the end of the day, it's like
This nigga's a real life bookie.
Man,
Hold on, wait.
Go this nigga
Allegedly.
Man.
Allegedly.
Until that law pass, huh?
Yeah.
Come on
At
now.
the end of the day, you could look
Get
around.
on DraftKings, my nigga. Promo code
Everyone-
3.
Everyone's
Promo
always
code.
looking for something in life. That's the same thing for like coaching. Someone,
Nigga's a
okay,
bookie.
it's literally like school.
Yeah, come
Okay,
on, nigga.
This nigga's a bookie. You know, we're
Bro,
always
nigga,
looking for that quick buck.
DraftKings,
We're
my
always looking
bookie,
for that quick
all
buck.
of it, nigga. Promo
Come on,
code the
keep
3,
going. Keep going.
Promo code the 3. Get
Keep
at
going.
it, nigga.
Okay.
Use our link. Come on.
everyone's okay.
We gotta get
everyone's
we gotta
always
get the
looking for
money up.
something, but not everything is always attractive. It's like when you go to school and that kid's like, "Damn, do you have a pencil?" Yeah, I do it right here.
I love this nigga, bro. I'm
Come
telling
on,
you.
nigga.
Yeah, no, I'm using it.
Bruh,
though.
to be real,
I'm using
on a
it.
whole different
We
topic,
need to
nigga.
get this nigga
Nah,
sauce
I'm not
on
gonna
one
do it,
more.
man.
Hey,
Yeah.
we need to get this nigga sauce on one more.
Fuck yeah, nigga. Come
and
on,
then it's really
nigga.
gonna start flowing.
Nigga. God damn it, nigga.
I got $2 on it. It was good.
Nigga,
$2,
no.
bro.
Hey, but nigga, this
We got
been a
some change in the
this
car,
this been a good ass episode. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this episode. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I mean, this shit's been good. But this is a wrap up, and thank y'all for tuning in to the episode of the podcast, Team 7 podcast. Let's go. This is a wrap up.